This is Dr. Dean Elbe for MediaPharm, health information with a personal touch. This is the story of grapefruit juice drug interactions, greyhounds, and pain that is muscle bound. How did a late-night quest in the pharmacy for the perfect vodka mixer end up leading the way to one of the most unusual drug interactions ever discovered? The year was 1989, and Dr. David Bailey and his wife were in the lab looking for the perfect mixer to mask the taste of alcohol. Dr. Bailey was about to conduct a study to look at whether the effects of the blood pressure medication felodipine, also known as Renadil or Plendil, were altered by alcohol consumption. They ended up making greyhounds. No, not that kind. A greyhound is a combination of vodka and grapefruit juice, and they made them because grapefruit juice was the only mixer that was strong enough to mask the taste of the alcohol. If you put a little salt around the rim of the cocktail glass, you actually have a salty dog. But I digress. Dr. Bailey actually used grapefruit juice from concentrate mixed at double strength, meaning he used half the usual amount of water, which made the grapefruit flavor strong enough to mask the taste of the alcohol. By giving either grapefruit juice alone or with the alcohol, this allowed their subjects to remain blinded and not know if they were consuming alcohol along with the medication. When the study results were in, a surprising discovery was made. All subjects had received a single dose of felodipine. Half of the subjects received it with alcohol and grapefruit juice, and the other half received it with grapefruit juice alone. In both groups, the blood level of felodipine were much higher than the researchers had expected compared to results from previous studies where felodipine was given with only plain water. Dr. Bailey and his team were very smart, and they were open to what the results were telling them. It was this: something in the grapefruit had caused the blood levels of felodipine to increase, and not by a small amount either. Felodipine levels were almost 3 times higher than what was normally expected. It was as if the subjects had taken 3 times what a normal dose would have been. Some subjects even had side effects such as flushing of the face and dizziness from low blood pressure during the study. The results of this study were published in 1991 in the major medical journal, The Lancet. Needless to say, after the study, Dr. Bailey's team and other researchers around the world took the ball and ran with it. Today, approximately 100 medications are known or strongly suspected to interact with grapefruit. Related citrus fruits such as pomelos, tangelos, and Seville oranges also cause similar interactions. The good news is that common oranges don't seem to cause this interaction. Nowhere near every available medication has been tested with grapefruit. Instead, doctors, healthcare professionals, and researchers look at how individual drugs are absorbed and broken down to decide whether grapefruit and its cousins are going to have an effect or not. If you want the details, and I know you want the details, that's why you're still watching, right? A group of chemicals called furanocoumarins found in grapefruit and related citrus fruits appear to be the culprit causing the interaction. The furanocoumarins block certain enzymes found in the intestine which normally break down some drugs before they're absorbed into the blood. When this happens, blood levels of affected drugs can rise significantly and then basically behave as if you took a much bigger dose of that medication. I once had a doctor say to me, "Okay, Dean, grapefruit interactions might exist, but where's the body count?" Really? There have been a couple of reported deaths due to grapefruit interactions with older antihistamines, although these have now been taken off the market. Often what we see the most are reports concerning the commonly used cholesterol-lowering medications, which are sometimes called statins. These include medications like simvastatin, also known as Zocor, and atorvastatin or Lipitor. Not all statins are affected by grapefruit. It depends on how the body metabolizes them. Large increases in blood levels of these drugs due to interaction with grapefruit or certain antibiotics can lead to severe muscle weakness, muscle pain, and sometimes a condition called rhabdomyolysis. Translated literally, this means breakdown of red muscle. This condition can result in kidney failure and is potentially a very serious or even fatal complication of this interaction. Since the grocery store doesn't put warning labels on grapefruits, instead your pharmacist may put a warning sticker on your prescription or counsel you to avoid grapefruit juice when you take certain medications. You're probably wondering how you can find out whether the medications you are taking are affected by grapefruit. The best people to speak to are your doctor or pharmacist. Most healthcare professionals are now aware of this issue and can help you check for and manage interactions between your medication and grapefruit or related citrus products. Internet resources, while not a substitute for your doctor, include the Grapefruit-Drug interaction website at www.powernetdesign.com/grapefruit, though please keep in mind this website was written for healthcare professionals. The list of drug interactions with grapefruit continues to grow. I wonder whether Dr. Bailey continues to make greyhounds at his cocktail parties or if he has sworn off of them altogether. I think it probably depends on which medications he takes. This has been Dr. Dean Elbe for MediaPharm, health information with a personal touch.